welcome to another live stream watch-along reaction. Just a little bit late, but whatever, because that Columbus game went too long. Real Salt Lake versus Minnesota United FC in the Western Conference Quarterfinals, Game 1 of the 2024 MLS Cup playoffs. We're ready to go at Rio Tinto Stadium. RSL playing Minnesota. Starting 11s are as follows. Real Salt Lake contra Minnesota United FC en la MLS Cup Playoffs. Oeste Conference Cuartos de Final. Conferencia Cuartos de Final. Partido 1. Starting 11. Zach McMath in goal. Zach McMath in goal for Real Salt Lake. Alexandros Catranis. Javane Brown. Justin Glad. Amika Nelly. The midfield 4. Brian Ojeda. Nelson Palacio. Diego Luna. We got Matt Crooks, Dominic Marchuk, and Christian Arango. Chicho Arango for RSL. Starting 11 for Minnesota United, Dane St. Clair, Bongi Longwan, Carlos Harvey, Michael Boxall, Jefferson Diaz, Joseph Rosales, Joaquin Pereira, Will Trapp, Hassani Dotson, Robin Lud, and Kelvin Yaboa for Minnesota. Minnesota wearing their Aurora kits. RSL wearing their burgundy kits. Yankees get one run. There's hope. Good for y'all. We're ready to go. We're up. Minnesota are a very good away team. This might be the second away win of 2. We'll see. Playing forward. 3 minutes in. RSL's also a good home team. We'll see. Should be interesting. 0-2-6 all time at Rio Tinto for Minnesota. They've been in the league longer, haven't? That's weird. 2017. There's no way that it isn't. It's just 8 matches there. They've been in the league longer. They not play them in 2020 or something? I wonder. 2, 17, 2, 4, 6, 8. 4 playoff appearances for Mastroeni as the coach of RSL. Fulby gets the Bronx going crazy again. At least they're not going down with a fight or without a fight. Be shocking if the Yankees just went down. Absolutely trash. Cross in. Here comes RSL, 0-0, settle a settle. We'll review this one once it's over. And there you go. Header cleared by Robin Lud. The final game 1 of the playoffs. Round 1. Final game 1 of round 1. But they still have 2 more game 1s. Judge got hit by a pitch in the face. Ooh, that's not good. 5 minutes in. 0-0, settle a settle. Yankee crowd going crazy. Interesting. Player down, foul. Eric Ramsey, the head coach from Minnesota, 13-12-6. 23. 31 games that he coached for Minnesota this year. Of course, I guess he was brought in later as it goes. Plays forward. Chicho goes down. Not the best play there. Yeah, we already did that one. Scotland. Wait, you actually had a Scotland flag up there? I thought that was like blocked out or something. Van Dijk. 7 minutes, 0-0, player down. Chicho is down for RSL. Of course, Red Bulls just beat Columbus 1-0. Shockingly. Dang. Easy win, or whatever meme that is. Spain, Italy, Spain, England. Eighth minute, 0-0. 0-0. Looks like they're going to have to replace Chicho. Morata. Oh. There you go. Yeah, Morata. Morata, yeah. Netherlands, England, Spain. England. Chicho's finally up. Spain. Italy, my bad. Ten minutes in. Be a free kick here. 0-0, 0-0. Well, thank you. Playing forward. Nil playing forwards RSL. Let's see what they get out of it. Give up, yeah. My brain's overloaded. Ericsson. I got it the first time, but 11th minute. 0-0. RSL plays it forward. Eleventh minute. Put it last. Yeah, exactly. Allowed 1 goal in the last 3 matches for RSL. Twelfth minute. You the same person just using 2 phones? He got 2 phones, one for the plug, one for the low. Twelfth minute. Shot! Oh, what a save by Dane St. Clair. Costco's Pizza is fire. Grand slam for the Yankees. Well, there it is. So it's 5-1 or 5-2, 5-2. Yeah, Luna saved. Bullpen game. That's probably why. Germany, Germany, Germany. Italy, Italy. Whoa. Amazing. 13th minute, 0-0. So 5-2 Yankees. That'll end the inning, and it's only the bottom of the third. So playing forward, can the Dodgers come back and win the series anyway? How often do Grand Slams happen? That's the second one in the series. I wouldn't say every game, but what? Over the league, probably a couple of times a week. Over the league. Same team. Takes a while. Takes a while for the team, but playing forward, cross in, save. Here and there, that's how often exactly. 14th minute, 0-0. Corner for Minnesota. Rosales to take. 15th minute. Cross in. Header. Had a feeling Yankees were going to get swept. They were going to make it interesting. Header. It's out for a corner. Weren't going to get, yeah. Corner. Over the top. Grand Slam, Yankees. Oh, Denny's. Denny's is pretty good. Denny's are good. Rory. Lowell. Volpe grand slam. What's the best thing you can do in baseball? No hitter? Yeah, no hitter. Sixteenth minute. Seventeenth minute. 0-0. But yeah, no hitter is definitely the best thing you can do. For sure. Dodgers are up. Third base or pitcher, probably. Saved. Third base or pitcher is what I would want to play. Scott Rowland, Roy Halladay, two of my most favorite players growing up. So, one of those two positions, I'd want to play. Third base or pitcher. If I could do both and pull a Shohei Ohtani, I totally would. That sounds awesome. 0-0. RSL 0-0. Settle a settle. Fourth inning, 1 out on the Dodgers. 0-0 in this game. Pretty boring. Good defense, but not much else. But yeah, pitcher or third base. Walked Muncy. '20th minute, 0-0. Boring game so far. RSL Minnesota. Volpe fourth youngest with a grand slam all time in the World Series. That'll be a double play. Yep. That's the end of the inning. 20th minute, 0-0. What a beautiful national anthem by Ashanti. She sang the national anthem. That's pretty good. Corner for Minnesota. What do you think of sticky stuff for pitchers? They say they would reduce players getting hit with the ball. I had no problem with the sticky stuff. Them using tack or whatever, I had no problem with it. It gave more control, more spin on the ball. I had no problem with it. I didn't see the problem with tack at all. Like everybody was using it, so It's not like it was a stupid thing to, or it was a stupid rule to put in. Everybody was using it. And if you've noticed, the spin rates have gone down heavily in MLB since they've banned the tack. Looks like he's safe. Yeah, Shanti was, Fat Joe. That was just, oof. Like they pulled Fat Joe for a World Series performance. Safe at first. 2 outs, safe at first, Dodgers. Like, I don't even know. I don't even know a Fat Joe song. I know more for podcasting than music. To be honest, what I know Fat Joe for is when he did that interview with 6ix9ine. That's what I know him for. And they were like, they gonna get you. They gonna set you up. It was like Bobby Shmurda got Fat Joe'd, but they got him. They gonna set you up. I remember that. I've never heard a Fat Joe song. I've never. No. I remember when he was talking to 6ix9ine. I remember that sit down he did with him. Javane Brown with a throw in. Innings with a lead. The Yankees have only had 3, their first lead since game 1. 7 tied, 21 for the Dodgers, and that's going to be an out on Gavin Lux. Yep. End of the 4th. Or bottom of the 4th. 22nd minute. 0-0. Playing forward is no. Minnesota doesn't get a forward. That'll go back to McMath. Still 0-0. That's out for a throw for RSL. Who betrayed Oakland more, the Raiders or the A's? The A's, for sure. Oakland or the Raiders, they both went to Vegas, or the A's are trying to go to Vegas, but they'll start in Sacramento. But the way the A's did it was just, no. Like John Fisher just did it such like an ass. Like the Raiders, the Davises, it's like, yeah, we're gonna go to Las Vegas, okay? The football fans accepted it more, but the thing about Oakland Raiders compared to the A's is the Raiders used to play in LA. They moved from LA to Oakland, then Oakland to Las Vegas. They didn't have as long of a fan base. And Oakland fans are loyal anyway, or Raiders fans are loyal anyway, to a fault. A lot of those fans who were going to Raiders games in Oakland went to games in LA and still go to games in Vegas. I think Oakland did a better job of keeping all their fan bases, or the Raiders did a better job keeping their fan bases. The A's, on the other hand, they just down the whole city. Oakland A's, for better or for worse, are the town's heartbeat. The Raiders were happy to have them. Oakland was happy to have them, but if you watch the swinging A's, see, here's how you'll understand it, and here's what I think. The A's leaving Oakland hurts more because if you watch the swinging A's MLB Network presents about their World Series teams, or with Gene Tennis, And all those players, Ricky Henderson was on the team. Yeah, Ricky Henderson, Mr. October, Reggie Jackson, Gene Tennis, Ricky Henderson, Raleigh Fingers. Like, if you watch that era, if you watch that documentary, and it's on YouTube, look up Swingin' A's MLB Network. If you watch that documentary, you'll know why Oakland's so pissed off. It's hard to explain why they're so pissed off compared to the Raiders, but the Raiders aren't ingrained in Oakland like the Athletics are. Those Swingin' A's teams definitely, it was like the counterculture. It was like hippies. Like, and they say that in the documentary, that when it comes to the A's, rooting for the A's was counterculture when they were really good. When Gene Tennis was there, and Reggie Jackson, and Ricky Henderson, and Raleigh Fingers, and Catfish Hunter, and so on and so forth. Landon Knack is in for the Dodgers. Yeah, I think the Dodgers are going to punt this one and go to a Game 5. I still think they win before they go back to L.A., though. But if you watch that documentary, that hour-long MLB Network presents about the Swingin' A's, I think you'll get it better than I could ever explain it. And I watched that documentary multiple times. I love the MLB Network Presents series. But if you watch that documentary, which is on YouTube, I think This Is Where You Find Baseball, the channel that it's on is This Is Where You Find Baseball. They have all these old games, and they also have all these old documentaries. You ain't going to find MLB Network Presents except for 2 video episodes on Apple TV. I don't know if they're on Tubi or Roku. I don't know. I'll have to look again, but easiest thing you can do is just go to This Is Where You Find Baseball, MLB Network Presents, or MLB Network Presents the Swingin' A's. Then, seriously, when you have time, it's only an hour, I think. Yeah, it's only an hour. Probably when they cut the commercials out, too, it's probably closer to an hour anyway. I think the Griffey one's a little bit longer. Mark Fidrich, I think that's an hour. I've watched a lot of these. A lot. Tony Gwynn, that one was just an hour. But the whole series is awesome. Well, the way they put those documentaries together are awesome, but a lot of them are tear-jerkers. Even the happy ones are tear-jerkers. When you look at MLB Network Presents, even the happy ones are tear-jerkers. But the sad ones, though, Billy Bean, not the Oakland Billy Bean, the player Billy Bean, Bean. He's got a heart-wrenching story. The first ever, I think, did he come out after he played, but he's one of the bigger advocates for pride in baseball. I think he was open when he played at the end of his career, but that's a heart-wrenching story. Tony Gwynn, of course, because how early he passed. That's a heart-wrenching story. Mark Fidrich, with how much of a shining star, a burning star he was. And then he died tragically on his own farm. Mark the Bird Fidrich. '30th minute. Of course, they did one about the 90s Braves, the 80s Cardinals, the Swingin' A's. But even that was a little bit bittersweet. 30th minute, 0-0. It's the end of the inning, top of the 5th. We're going to the top of the 5th. Landon Knack gets out of it. RSL playing the ball backwards to their keeper. '30th minute. Boring first half so far, for sure. blocked away. Minnesota's had a little bit more forward play. Corner or a goal kick. Cleared away. Thirty-second minute, 0-0. Minnesota playing the ball forward, but they haven't really gotten it through. Runs in. Blocked. Gonzalez with a corner. Corner taken. High up, headed down. Saved by McMath. I don't exactly know what he was thinking there, but, you know. Header right at McMath. That's still around? Huh. I feel like that went out of business a while ago. 34th minute. Thirty-fourth minute. Will Smith hits it. That's going to go! 3-5. Dodgers get a home run. Will Smith throws one into the short porch. Lobs one into the short porch. He golfed one into the short porch. I love when the short porch works against the Yankees. It's funny. It's funny. 364 feet, but it still counts. Soto thought he had a chance all the way. He just golfed a high pitch into the short porch. 35th minute, 0-0. Wow. This game's boring, so it's, you know, this RSL Minnesota game's boring. It really is. Dodgers get one. Yeah, they're not dead yet. They never were, but 2 away. Luis Gil might just be ripping apart. They kind of have to keep him going, because if they don't, I don't know. If they go back to the bullpen, that might be trouble. If it doesn't get Tommy Edman out, he's in true trouble. 36-minute free kick for RSL. Ohio State, Penn State on Big Noon Saturday. I could care less. Boom. Man, I can't believe he golfed that to the short porch. Short free kick taken by RSL. Over the top. Saved. Strike. 2-1 on Edmond. Here comes Minnesota Rosales. Ball 3-1. If Edmond gets on with the top of the lineup for the Dodgers coming up, I think the Yankees might be screwed. Hill's about to come on. He's in the bullpen. Ball walked. Walked Tommy Edman. 37th minute. They're going to pull heel for Hill. Minnesota, Robin Lud. Cross blocked. 1 on, no out. Dodgers hit a homer, and they got the top of the lineup coming up with no outs. Corner for Minnesota. This game ain't over yet. Playing forward. Rosales to take corner, 38th minute. But here's a corner, 38th minute. Cross in. Pushed off. Thirty-ninth minute. That'll be a goal kick for, oh, look, they have Iwate, Japan shown on that 5 screen. 10:40 a.m. in Iwate, Japan. Well, that makes sense. 40th minute, 0-0 in the RSL game, and that's going to hit the ground. Ohtani gets a hit, 2 on, no out. Hill gives up a first pitch hit to Ohtani. Tim Hill's now pitching for the Yankees. Saved by McMath into the 40th minute. A blue pit with no outs for the Dodgers. If Mookie or Freddie Club won, that's a lead. Well, out, I should say. But clubbing one stands for out. So Mookie Betts blocked away by Minnesota. Throw in for RSL with 5 minutes to go. I think that's somebody else. That's a different channel, Rory. Somebody else is being Alex. That's not Alex. 41st minute. No, it is channel activity. Louis Hill, 4 innings pitched. That's just, I think somebody was playing the Bronson character. Freddie Freeman. Dodgers challenge out call at first. 42nd minute, 0-0. I don't think Freddie's out. I think his foot hit the bag before the ball hit the glove. That's safe. That should be safe. In my opinion, that should be safe. 43rd minute, 0-0. So that's got to be 4, right? Safe. That's got to be another run for the Dodgers then, because Ohtani should be at 3rd. Freddie should be at 2nd. Or 1-run game, yeah. As Tommy came home, Ohtani's at 3rd. Freddie's at 1st. Well, 1 out. Or no, 2 outs. 4-5 Yankees. Yep. No, Shohei got home too, I guess. Oh, Mookie got him home. So there's 1 on, 2 outs, 1-run game. Even if the Dodgers don't get it here, if they could hold the Yankees scoreless, they could probably turn this over. What a boring first game. Minnesota RSL. They could easily turn it over, yeah. Free kick for RSL in the first half. They could easily turn it over, yeah. 45th minute. I think we'll wait to take a break until after this half inning is over. We got 4 minutes of stoppage time. 0-0, 0-0. I mean, this RSL Minnesota game's boring. It really is. Hey, Connor. How we doing? Sorry about the crew loss tonight. Teoscar flies out. Clay Holmes gets Teoscar to fly out. Top of the 5th. End of it. 3 minutes to go. Teoscar popped out in the first pitch. '46th minute. It is what it is. I got all my frustrations out today, so that was good. Hopefully Rossi's back and we can do something on Sunday. Yeah, because he swung at some he probably shouldn't have swung at. 47th minute free kick for Minnesota. Hey, it is what it is. Just flush it and get 2 wins on the back end. Header. '47th minute. '48th minute. Habs lost 8-2. Throw it in the trash and move on. Damn, 8-2. Header cleared away by Minnesota in the 47th minute. I think Nancy will cook some up. Might be a good time to stay off. Well, header. 48th minute. '49th minute. But halftime, it's 0-0. Settle is settle. In this game, boring as hell. We'll take a short break. 0-0. Settle is settle. Miro tiempo. What a boring game between RSL and Minnesota, and I still got to review it. Sit tight, be back. We'll take a short break at the half. Sit tight, be back. We're back for the stats at the half. Back for the stats at the half. We got 65% possession to 35% possession. 1 shot to 3. 1 shot on goal to 2. 0 big chances to 0. 0 big chances missed to 0. 252 accurate passes to 114. 88% to 77%. 3 fouls committed to 7. 1 corner to 6. 1 shot to 3. We got 1 shot on goal to 2. We got 288 passes to 149. 88% pass accuracy to 77% pass accuracy. We got 12 throws to 9. 1 offside to 1. 0 yellow cards, 0. 0 red cards, 0. 0-0 at the half. 0-0 middle tiempo. This game's boring. They're just kicking at each other. This game is... They're both playing heavy defense, even while RSL is the home team. Not really any really good offensive chances. I'd say Minnesota's got better. Boxall with a close shot. Luna had a close shot in the 13th minute, but it's been Minnesota with the 3 chances since then. I mean, seriously, this game is just, I don't know what to tell you. Like, I'd rather watch the World Series. That's how bad this is. This is a bad game. It's just a horrible quality football match. It's that simple. Horrible. Horrible. It's like just a horrible, just trash, frankly. Just a trash game. I'd rather watch the World Series, to be honest. That's all I'm saying. This game's horrible. Like, they're just kicking at each other. This is tiddlywinks, not football. It's tiddlywinks, not football. Simple. Huh. There it is. Glad World Series is on. I agree, but I still have to review this game. Dear God. Dear God in heaven. Dear God in heaven, I got to review this game. I don't like it. Let me tell you. I don't like it. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say if I review this game. I really don't. Not anything, frankly. We'll figure something out, but I don't know what the hell. Oh, Adam Silver's at the MLB World Series game. Why? Why is Adam Silver at the World Series? Shouldn't he be at an NBA game right now? Are they playing today? Sitting right there with Manfred. To be honest, why the hell is it good? Was that Flavor Flav? They're not going to go with Cortez tonight. Probably smart. $5 million for MasterCard to stand up to cancer. Sadly, man, that money, that's why partially I want longevity treatments to get better and better, because if you do that, that would help cure cancer. So exactly where is the money going? Maybe they're just going to the wrong things to look at, you know. But if you look at what Dr. David Sinclair is looking at and what Aubrey de Grey is looking at and such, you would see that longevity treatments partially, well, I wouldn't say partially, but longevity treatments, or the early stages of the longevity treatments, definitely show that they could cure cancer as well, which would make sense. But, well, I figured, which would make sense because if you look at it, exactly what it is, if you look at the situation of how it is exactly, RFK's hat, maybe RFK will definitely, if he gets any power, maybe he will look into longevity and health span with Dr. Aubrey de Grey and Dr. David Sinclair and such. I would, if I was RFK, I would personally. I mean, it's there. In my opinion, it's there. But if you work on longevity treatments, you help grow the health span of people if they work. So even if it doesn't dramatically extend life, you'll still have people healthier until they pass. Even if it's only like 125. Like you're barely pushing up the ceiling. Strike on Muncie. Oh, he finally chased at a ball. Interesting. Second half's about to start. So it's something you can look into. And I think it's, even if you can't have longevity escape velocity, even if it's hard to get past 130, 120, 130, Muncie strikes out, you definitely can put it into position where people's health is better for longer. They don't deteriorate as much. I think that's there, to be totally honest. I think that's there. Kike Hernandez to take, is it bat with one out? Ball. Strike. Average positions with the ball. Look at how compressed RSL are on the ball. Look at how compressed they are. Jesus H. Christ. That's not good. Strike out. No, strike two. That just shows you how bad this game was. That just shows you how bad this game is. Look at how compressed they are in the midfield, average positionally. Luna can't get forward. Like, that just shows you how bad this game is. And I feel like they're choosing to be that way. Like, I feel like they're choosing to be set up like that. Like that compressed in midfield. I don't think it's exactly Minnesota stopping them from lengthening. I think it's more the fact they just chose to stay that way. Or just go to the net. Or, ergo, go to the net. If you have the ball, you know what? I may just use that later. We may make that a bit tonight because I really don't know exactly where else to go. Luck's up, ball. Lux takes the ball, 1-0. Top of the 6th. 46th minute. Minnesota, here they attack. Could they get some out of this? Robin Lod plays it on. Shot saved by McMath. Strike 1 on Lux. Yeboah had a chance. Finally, like the first one. Playing forward. Minnesota are the more likely team to score, but of the two teams, I got a feeling this will go penalties. At least Houston, Seattle was entertaining to a certain extent. This is just shit. You know, I'm just going to say that right now. This game is utter trash. At least Houston, Seattle was somewhat entertaining. Red Bulls, Columbus, it was a 1-0, but it was entertaining. This is just, I mean, this is the worst of them all. This is the worst of every game in this playoff so far. I don't think anything could be lower than this. I know for you, 4 minutes left on the preview pass. I'll let it run. 48th minute. Save the worst for last, eh? I'm not surprised, though. When I saw RSL Minnesota, I kind of had a feeling this was possible. Shot. Oh, that goes wide. Harvey puts it wide. Man. Just wide. Can somebody score? Jesus Christ. What's going on? Red Bulls was interesting. Will be more interesting on Sunday. Yeah, Red Bull was interesting because I can't believe they won. This is horrible. This game's horrible. Friday, we'll see. Miami plays on Saturday, so I know that'll do fine. Sunday, man, I'm glad I'm not doing RSL Minnesota game 2 because Miami on Saturday. Dear God, this is horrible. Saprissa 0-0, Comunicaciones 1-1 aggregate. 37.4% penalties. Smash my head against a wall, please. Oh, God. Go to the net! That's pretty much going to be the line of this RSR if this keeps going the way it is. I guess Tinashe's anthem. No, Ashanti's anthem, my bad. I got Ashanti mixed up with Tinashe. Oh, Lord. I think they're both R&B artists, and yeah. Maybe it's better than Fat Joe. Maybe they were hyped by Ashanti and not Fat Joe. And maybe when your back's truly against the wall, you wake up a little bit. You can't be this bad 4 games in a row. And the Dodgers are still breathing down their neck. I'm watching. So if the Dodgers get back to the top of the lineup and it's only 1 run, I guarantee you that's about to flip. I'm calling it right now. This ain't over. Fat Joe. The only thing I know about Fat Joe, I don't know if you were here when I said this, but that was when he, only thing I remember about Fat Joe was when he interviewed 6'9". Now it's 4-6. Wells hits a home run. 4-6. Austin Wells. Still close though. Shot cleared away. Cucho finally has a chance, but saved by Dane St. Clair. Solo home run by Wells. I don't think that's enough. I don't think that's enough. No. I don't think that's enough to put this game away. Nah. But he did hit second deck, so that's good for him. Now, Verdugo clubs won. Who's won the RSL game? Nobody. 0-0. I want to scratch my eyes out. I want to scratch my eyes out. That's how bad this one is. Verdugo. High fly ball. Teoscar makes the catch. 52 minutes. I wish I was doing the World Series game instead. This is ass. They're stuck in the midfield. Nobody's going to the net except for maybe a couple of chances recently, but it's just recently gotten a bit better. For the crime of looking in my eye. For the crime of looking in my eye. For the crime of putting this game in my eyes. I sentence you to death. What? Spamtopia. For the crime of putting this game in my eyes. And that's a flare by Torres. Glaber flies out to Kike. 53rd minute. You just look into my eye. Shot wide by RSL. Oh. Playing forward, 0-0. Put this back on. 54th minute. Substitution. Brody's on, or coming on, 55th minute. Coming on for the 55th minute. Quick break. Sit tight. Free kick for Minnesota. See them play it out. Header. They play it back. Yep. It's out for a throw. Plays it away. Free kick. Go to the net. Go to the net! Jesus. This team makes me want to rip my hair out. '57th minute, Austin Wells home run. There we go. All right. Playing forward, 57th minute, 0-0. Austin Wells home run. Mark Lauder Jr. is on for the Yankees, is pitching. 58th minute. Smith hitting. Top of the 7th. They're getting close to the top of the order. Let's see. United, Minnesota United attacking. Can they finally find some? They might just here. Are they actually going to the net? Oh, they played it back. You got to be kidding me. Robin Lod plays forward. Plays forward. Nothing there. '59th minute. They tried to go to the net. No. It's like nobody wants to go to the net. Strike. 3-2 full count on Smith. Chicho Arango. Shot saved. Shot save. And strikeout, Smith. Smith struck out. Zarcel shithousing like 2021. I mean, sort of. Oh, Freddie Freeman did hit a home run tonight. Both would not be a home run at Dodger Stadium. Strike. 60th minute. 0-0. Can't wait for another penalty shootout, except the game before it wasn't even that good. Strike. No ball. 60th minute. Edmonds squares up to bunt. All right. 0-0. Rosales. High ball 3-1. 61st minute, 0-0. Still a boring game. Walk. 1 on, 1 out, top of the order. Just like last time, they got a couple of runs. Shohei Ohtani, tying run up at the plate versus Ladder Jr. Crooks has ran 4.9 miles. Ball, first strike. Takes it for a strike. '62nd minute. Strike, Ohtani whiffs. Luna, foul. Diego Luna gets called for a foul. Did he change his shirt number? I feel like he did. Edman gets back to first. Second minute free kick. Foul. Bets will be up. Free kick for RSL. 63rd minute. Ball. Edman runs. Steals second. And the ball doesn't roll that far for him to take third. Ohtani 3-2. A ball. My good. Weaver's about to come out of the bullpen. Three and two on Ohtani. Fouled off. Goal kick here for Dane St. Clair, 64th minute. Camera freezed for a while there. Huh. Now I'm good. Hold on, let me just see how this does. Give it a little bit. Okay, it's back. 65th minute. I'm streaming way too much, I bet. We're good, aren't we? 65th minute. And he's off. 2 outs, second base. They pulled Leiter. And here comes Weaver against Betts. Okay, I'm just lagging as hell then. See what it does here. 66th minute. Kenny Louis coming on. Sangbin coming on at the half. 66th minute. Rosales, cross through. That's going to go out. '66th minute. I might as well. It's a good point. It looks fine on... Oh, wait. No, it looks horrible on Rumble. Let's go back to my content. Let's see what that does. Does that clear it up a little bit? 66th minute, playing forward, RSL. '66th minute. Substitutions. Oluwaseyi and Sangbin coming on for... Yeah, they're done. It's going to be Atletico Mineiro. Pereira off for Oluwaseyi. Sangbin coming on for Robin Lod. It's been since 78 since when the Yankees last got swept in the World Series. Who knows? It might just happen here. But they got to figure, Dodgers got to figure this one out quick. They have two more bat groups. Two more groups due up. But Mookie Betts stepping up against Weaver. 1 for 3, 2 outs. Ohtani's on. No, Edmonds on second. Ohtani got put out. A home run ties the game. Mookie Betts is the tying run at the plate. Luke Weaver 4 for 6 this postseason, 12 and a 2/3 inning, 3 earned runs, 12 strikeouts to 1 walk. 68th minute. Will the series get back to LA? I'd want it to. I want to see LA win it in LA. They haven't done that in ages. Even longer. 88 was in Oakland. Mookie fouls it off. They haven't won a series in LA since before 88. Of course, they were the home team in Arlington, but they won in the bubble in Arlington. I'd like to see them win in LA. I don't know if they're going to lose to in New York, but tonight they may. Mookie strike 1-2. I would not like that. I would not like that. Shot blocked. He did not swing. 2-2. They say it's a check swing. Mookie Betts did not go. He did not go. I don't know. That call was tight. 2 subs for RSL. And Betts strikes out. Middle of the 7th. 4-6. And the Yankees might just live another day. Luna's off for Gonçalves. And Crooks is off for Anderson Julio. Diego Luna did nothing. I'm surprised. Luna has to go to Europe. Here comes Minnesota. What a save by McMath. Tony Oluwaseyi, he can't get it on. What a save by McMath, and that's over the bar. over the bar by Sang Bin. Luna has to go to Europe. He probably will, but I can't believe he did nothing tonight. Man, I was like, damn. I thought he had it. Boom. What a save. I know. It's lagging. I know. I can't do nothing about it. I'm streaming way too much, I think. Doesn't look like it, but I did have them winning anyway. Tomorrow, I'll be live at 7 for Cavalier Mocha Caribbean Cup. 9 o'clock, 9:15, I'll be live for Alajuelense versus Antigua GFC, and that's the one we'll review. Thursday, I'll be live for Cibao versus Real Hope. And then when it comes to, then later, it'll be Herediano Esteli. That's the one I'll review. So two Caribbean games over the next 2 days, one each day, same for Central America. Friday, we'll do MLS Cup playoffs. Saturday, we'll do playoffs. Sunday, we'll do playoffs. Monday, recap video. Tuesday off. Wednesday, recap video. Thursday off. Friday, playoffs if there's a game 3. Nothing if not. We'll see what those look like after next weekend. Like next Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Possible I do a match day 17 Liga MX Domingo Futbolero if there's no game 3s on Sunday. Possible. But there'd have to be no game 3s on Sunday. Saturday, if there are no game 3s on Saturday, I'll be live for Forge versus... If Forge makes the CPL final, I'll be live for that. Cross in. Saved. Crew not winning the cup. '74th minute, 0-0. Still. '74th minute. Playing forward, 0-0, 0-0. Let's see how it goes to the... '75th minute. The camera still sucks. Here we go. 74th minute, 0-0. And it's still a struggle game. They're starting to go to the net, but not enough. Not enough for me. Strike by Knack on Judge. When you have a bullpen game, it's not really going to go your way. 75th minute. And they're still close. '76th minute. Yeah, this game makes me want to cry. I agree. This game makes me want to cry. I agree. Still 0-0, settle, 76th minute. Part of me doesn't even want to do an RSR, but I know I have to because it's the playoffs. Actually, you know what? Screw it. I'm going to leave it alone. You know what? Executive decision. I don't give a crap what happens in this game. No RSR tonight. I'll just leave it at the 2 lives and let the frickin' Al Ali one run because Jesus Christ. There's nothing for me to talk about except scream, go to the net 30 times in a 10-minute video. Executive decision. No RSR. If it's like $20, you get me like 20, $25 before Tuesday, I'll do it. Jazz Chisholm flies out for the second out. If I get in all $25 of super chats before Tuesday, you have today, tomorrow, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I'll do it. You got to make it worth my while. $5 ain't enough for this. 25 in all. If you want me to do an election stream, anybody, kick me 25. Kick me 25. By Sunday night, because you can't do it on Monday because I'm not live. Tuesday, that's that. So by Sunday night, if I get $25 in super chats on the number that's posted, I say 25, 15 is not enough. But I said in all, multiple people could do this. If I hit that 25 goal, I'll make it easier. 25 is still a little bit tight. But election stream, $25 in super chats over the next 5 days. Tuesday, tonight, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So 6 days. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. If I got a $5 super chat over the next 5 days, once, 1 $5 a day, I'll be doing it. I'll be live for the election. Reading the returns like I'm on MSNBC, and maybe, depending on what happens, maybe I'm on those cringe compilations. Depending on what happens, I'll be on the cringe compilations, if that happens. I'll try to just report the results, but if we debate about the issues, we debate about the issues. 79th minute. I wonder if that MSNBC theme is uncopyrighted. I wonder if you can use that. Probably not. Maybe I'll just... Hell no. Scored 14 goals after the 80th minute this season. But right now, no RSR tonight because there's no reason for me to talk about this game. Besides, I got to get up early for a freaking eye appointment. I got to get new glasses. I got to get my eyes checked. It's been like 5 years. I mean, it's about time, to be fair. It's about 5. Oh, yeah, that's true. Just like Tack was on TUDN when he went to the Copa America final. Well, that's not what I mean. Like, if you look up Cenk Uygur, the Young Turks 2016 election night, you know what I mean. Like that. There's a possibility. Saprissa 1-0 Comunicaciones 34th minute 2-1 aggregate. There's Saprissa. What I'm saying by cringe compilations is just look up Cenk Uygur, the Young Turks 2016. That's a cringe compilation. That's a cringe compilation. Maybe I'll go full Tim Russert. Instead of Florida, 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 it's Pennsylvania, Pennsylvania, Pennsylvania. Do you like Cenk? You know that's his uncle, right? You know his son's uncle is Cenk. You know that, right? You know Cenk is his son's uncle. That's how he got his start. Hassan was on the Young Turks because of Cenk. 30%. 30% what? Yeah. 81st minute, 0-0. No. We have till Sunday. Let me keep pushing this. We'll see what happens. When I was 11, when I was way too young to understand what the hell was going on, when I was like 9, 10, 11, 12, I used to watch the Young Turks. Like, I used to watch a lot of their videos because they were always on the front page back then, like on everything. I'm not going to lie. I did. And I won't lie, I wanted Obama in 08 because I thought he was an amazing speaker. He still is. Obama is still an amazing speaker. That's the reason why a lot of people fell in love with him. Low information wise. That was a wrong call. Then I became a Ron Paul bot in 2012. Then I became a Ron Paul bot in 2012. And I still am a Ron Paul bot, to be totally honest. But then in 2012, I was still Obama because Ron Paul got fucked by the RNC. Because Ron Paul I didn't like Mitt Romney. I don't like neocons. I feel like that's only because 2020 was so bad and they're trying to. I don't think it'll be as long as 2020. I think we'll know by the end of the night. That's my hunch. Freddie Freeman pops it up. I never liked Mitt Romney or John McCain. I still don't like them. So that's just my opinion there. I never liked John McCain or Mitt Romney or the Bushes. I hate centrists in general. You know? Like, I would rather have, listen to me here, I would rather have a communist in office than a neocon. I would rather have far right in the office than a neo-lib. It's simple. I'm anti-centrist. To a certain extent. I'm anarcho-capitalist, but I'm anti-centrist. If it's going to collapse, let it collapse. You know what I'm saying? If everything's going to collapse, let it collapse. Shot saved. Accelerationism and balkanization. Worst comes to worst, right? Every extreme is on the same team. Hashtag JReach. Every extreme's on the same team. That's the way I see it. Why not Jill Stein? Why not Jill Stein? Well, yeah, it doesn't matter. It serves the same purpose. And Rodney and Bernie serves the same purpose. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Yeah, that was like when I voted Libertarian in 2018 for the Illinois governorship because I hated both Rauner and Pritzker. I knew he wasn't going to win, but I voted Libertarian to vote my conscience. Rauner's a neocon jackass and Pritzker's Pritzker. And Pritzker's Pritzker. I knew Rauner was going to lose, so I just voted Libertarian in 2018. voted my conscience at the top of the ticket in that midterm. Bruce Rauner, stick one up. Neocon. I don't think Pritzker's a commie either. But hey, at least good for Bruce Rauner. He isn't in jail. Illinois governors love to go to jail. So good for Bruce Rauner. He isn't in jail. I'll give him that. I wonder if Pritzker's done anything that'll put him in jail. Because that's the joke. Illinois governors go to jail a lot. Blagojevich went to jail. The one before him went to jail. Pat Quinn didn't go to jail. So Milquetoast, he didn't go to jail. Well, so Milquetoast didn't go to jail. 88th minute. I don't know what it is. Don't sell somebody's Senate seat. Chicago's corrupt. I went to Chicago once. I don't know if I ever will again. I do love. I went to Chicago in 2009 once. Before Chicago got bad. I love RFK and JFK. I'm a big fan of the Kennedy family in general. I'm a fan of what JFK was. I'm a fan of what RFK Sr. was. I have a lot of respect for the Kennedy family. So, in general, I have a lot of veneration for them in general. So, see, I have a lot of veneration for the Kennedy family. Because they were definitely not neolibs. They wanted to destroy the CIA and the Fed. I love that. They wanted to destroy the CIA and the Fed. I love that. Based. And RFK Jr., well, he wants to make people healthy again and destroy the CIA and the DOJ and the Fed. Lovely. Lovely. Probably going to be pushed to health stuff, but lovely. I just brought up Rod Blagojevich. Oh, I remember when he went to jail. I remember when he went to jail for when he sold the Senate seat of President Obama. Then Senator, well, he was president at the time. He sold the Senate seat. I remember. Pat Quinn became the governor, then Rod Blagojevich went to jail. Rod Blagojevich went to jail. 3 minutes of stoppage time, and then we got penalties. And no RSR. Well, RFK Jr. probably won't be president, but he may be in the cabinet. Which, I don't mind it. I don't mind it. Well, that's nice. I should say, if RFK was in the cabinet, hope they don't screw him over. If Trump gets in, I hope RFK doesn't get screwed over. Let's just put it like that. Knowing Trump, he might just screw RFK over before he even gets in office. But, and Tulsi, and Vivek, and he probably would want to screw over JD, but he can't. It's possible. It's possible, you know? It's possible. I hope not. I hope not. Hey, bottom of the 8th. Well, he basically took part of RFK's. He took part of RFK's platform. Smart. Shot. Baba Booey, Baba Booey. Man, I remember when Benji Bronk crashed one of his press conferences. That was hilarious. Man. I remember when Benji Bronk crashed one of his press conferences. I was laughing my ass off. I don't know. Is that still on YouTube? One more minute before stoppage time. Baba Booey, Baba Booey. That was when Howard Stern was still funny and didn't give a shit. I don't know what changed. I got in at the end of Howard Stern being his old self. Like 3 years later, he just started turning and turning and turning and stopped being so counterculture. It took about like 3 or 4 years, but I still love listening to Sternthologies though. But it was at the end of Howard Stern being Howard Stern. But he still had some really good bits in the early 2010s. So I know good Howard, plus the Sternthology, but he's different now, man. Howard is different. He doesn't give a shit. One, he doesn't give a shit anymore. Two, it's not really that funny. Third of all, penalties, 0-0. No RSR tonight. We'll take a short break. We'll be back for penalties. And then no RSR, because there's no reason for me to do that with how this game's gone. PKs, good. We're going to penalties. Oh, no. Ooh, did he get hurt? I don't know. We're going to penalties, and we'll see how this ends. And I won't put any stats down because there's no reason for me to, but I'll fill the penalty. Hold on. Thank God I did the All Ali game earlier. Thank God I did the All Ali game earlier. We're getting ready for the shootout. Ready for the shootout. McMath and St. Clair getting ready for it. Yeah, I'm not even putting in, well. McMath gets in goal first. Let's get serious. Here we go. Zach McMath on the line. Here we go. And we're going to start with Yeboah. Kelvin Yeboah, the first penalty taker. Going to do a back step. Here we go. Stutter step shot, rolls it into the side of the net. Goal. 1-0 Minnesota. 0-1. Yeah, I think the Dodgers are about to blow it anyway. Yeah, there you go. I'll watch the rest of it when this is over, but no RSR tonight. We're just going to leave this as a penalty shootout and be done with it. No reason it was worth it. All right. Chicho Arango to take the penalty to tie it up. Chicho Arango, run up, scores. Easy as you like. One. Looks like every home team is won except Columbus. Let's see if Minnesota or RSL change that. Looks like it's trap. Wool trap. 1-1. Shot. Goal. Will Trap scores. Sends McMath the wrong way. 1-2. 1-2. Diego Gonçalves. Diego Gonçalves tied up. Gonçalves with a short run up. Shot, goal. 2-2. 2-2. What's the most boring game you've seen and what's the best you've seen on here live? Peru-Chile is the most boring. That's hands down. That was horrible. I want 2 hours of my life back. This is getting a close second, though. At least it's a penalty shootout. This has a penalty shootout. Best I've seen on here live, MLS Cup 2022. Oh, World Cup 2022 final. MLS Cup 2022 or the World Cup 2022 final. It's one or the other. It's one or the other. Both of them are right there. It's a Boxall. Michael Boxall, the Kiwi. Boxall the Kiwi, 2-2. Can he make it 3-2? Runs up, shot, saved by McMath. Saved by McMath on Boxall. Horrible penalty by Boxall. And that might just decide it, but let's see what RSL does. Can they take the lead? Can Dane St. Clair get a save? Or, man, that was a horrible penalty. Man, that was so bad. It was so bad. The best underdog win. Probably. Ooh. Forge versus Montreal. Justin Glad. And he misses. Justin Glad misses. Oh, my God. It's still 2-2. 2-2. Boxall's let off the hook. Glad. Over the bar to take the lead, and he puts it over the bar. Oh, my God. Sangbin coming on. Sangbin Yong. Sangbin Yong. Still 6-4 Yankees, bottom of the 8th. I'm surprised. 1 out. There's still full bases. Sangbin Yong takes the shot. Oh! McMath gets a touch, but it still goes in. What power? 2-3, 3-2. Sangbin Yong just under the arms of McMath. It just gets in there. And Minnesota have the lead. RSL to tie it up. Who we got? Anderson Julio. Anderson Julio. Runner second, third. To tie it up, Anderson Julio versus Dane St. Clair. Shot, top bins. 3-3, 3-3. We keep going. Minnesota can at least get sudden death if they score here. If they miss, they just probably kicked it right to RSL. But the last time they missed, RSL missed off the bat. So we got Tanny Oluwaseyi. Tanny Oluwaseyi, let's go. Tanny Oluwaseyi scores 4-3. Banger of a penalty for Tanny Oluwaseyi. 3-4, 3-4. Tanny Oluwaseyi, boom. Sends McMath the wrong way and just slots it home. Yes it is. Yes, it is. It's funny how it happened to the Yankees. If it happens, it happened to the Yankees, and then they did it. That'd be the funny part, though. Anelli. Amika Anelli to take the penalty. To tie this up. Anelli to send this to sudden death. He has to score. Goal. We're going to sudden death. 4-4, 4-4. Verdugo reaches. Yep, I think the Yankees are going to send this to 5. All right, we'll see what happens tomorrow. But we got Amika Anelli tying it up. We're going to sudden death. Diaz. We got Diaz going to take a penalty. Jefferson Diaz for Minnesota. Jefferson Diaz to take the lead. Back shot down the middle. 4-5, 5-4. Or 4-5. Boom. Minnesota has the lead. RSL has to score. Jefferson Diaz down the middle. McMath goes down early. 10-4, we're going to game 5. Yep. Good for them. RSL looking to have to keep this one going. Can Dane St. Clair make a big save, or will we get a miss that ends this game? Number 6, Ojeda. Brian Ojeda to send this game another round or end it. Either way. Shot off the crossbar. Minnesota wins. And Minnesota wins on penalties. 5-4. More of a fan of Cristiano, but Messi's the better player. Minnesota. Nil. 4-2. 4-5 on penalties. And Real Salt Lake loses. Ojeda puts it over the bar, but we still got another win. They need another win. Minnesota gets game 1. So the 2 games today are away upsets. The rest of them are all home wins. Let's see what happens on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday when it comes out on the weekend. With that being said, I will see you later. If you like the stream, like it, share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell your friends. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification once subscribe. Send subscribes on the live streams. Comment on this video. Put us in playlist. Share with friends and family. All that great stuff. I'm not doing an RSR tonight because there's no reason for me to do one, even with the penalty shootout. You got what you got. Good for you. Tomorrow I'll be live for Cavalier versus Mocha, leg 2 at 7 o'clock, 6:55 for the Caribbean Cup. Then I'll be live for Alajuelense Antigua at 9:15 for the Central American Cup. That's the review tomorrow, Alajuelense Antigua. Then on Thursday, we will be live for Cibao versus Real Hope, second leg, 7 o'clock. 9 o'clock for Real Esteli versus Herediano. That's the review for Thursday. Friday, of course, MLS Cup playoffs, but we'll talk about that when we get there. Remember, if you want an election coverage live stream, $25 over the next 5 days. A accumulation of $25 of super chats over the next 5 days, and I'll be live on Tuesday night against my better judgment. Against my better judgment, but we'll do it anyway. With that being said, I'll see you tomorrow. I'm Ryan and I'm out. Peace.